104.1 KRBE.
Let's go.
Good morning.
The Rula and Ryan Show.
With Eric.
It's about to get all stupid up in here.
Hey, sleepyhead.
Featuring Special K.
Nobody asked you, Kevin.
And Sam.
You've waited long enough.
How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Rula.
Macaroni and cheese hot dog.
Ryan.
I am the worst DJ ever.
With Eric.
We're the champions of the world.
104.1 KRBE.
Good morning.
It's Thursday. I'm so happy that we're one day closer to the weekend.
And we're in first place, by the way.
That's right. Astros last
sweep it.
night. It was it's 6 o'clock, by the way, on the dot.
Yeah.
Sam.
Sam's doing it again.
Rula,
That's what I
Ryan,
thought
Eric,
you meant.
Chester,
We
Kay,
were
and
number
Sam.
one. I was
Number
like,
one,
we are.
3 days in a row.
We're
Six
number
o'clock
one.
on the
Finished the
dot.
sweep.
Number
We're
one
half
to
the
get-
game ahead of the Mariners now
We're
because
actually
of
doing
last
time.
night's win.
Swing.
Yeehaw. That
They,
was,
well, they play today, so if Mariners win, they go back.
well, we'll
Positive
enjoy it for
thoughts.
the 12 hours we got it.
That's okay. We got
That's what we're doing.
Seattle
Mariners are
coming in
coming here.
Friday night. All the games are, I thought, earlier, like 6 o'clock. So check your...
Early to me is 1. I would
yeah.
love a 1 o'clock.
But usually it's like
but-
7:15 or something.
Yeah,
or
but
7:10.
traffic can be a little bit of a nightmare when you get into that area at that time.
For sure, especially on Friday.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, Friday things kind of move along earlier in the day.
What?
I don't know if you've
You ever
noticed.
been down there before?
No,
On a Friday? It's terrible.
obviously, I know, but
Like
I'm
I tried
just
to go to
saying,
Galveston. If you can't, if you don't leave before 2:15 or 2:30, you're screwed.
I think
The
people
traffic is so
leave
bad.
earlier
You have to
on
wait till
Fridays.
7.
Yeah, they go to lunch and then they never come back.
They don't come
Right.
back. Yeah, that's true.
It's like when you check your kid out of class for a doctor's appointment and they say, will they be coming back? Or do we need to give them their backpack? And you're like, yeah, we'll take their backpack.
Yes, just pack it all up.
Just pack it all up. We're not coming back here. But yeah, the Australian family that I have visiting me went to the Astros game last night with my sister and my brother-in-law.
Good game.
And I was like really crossing my fingers it'd be like an entertaining game because look, it's a variable. Sometimes you can go to an Astros game and it's like 1-0. Sometimes it's going to be awesome. Like, 9 to 11 to 0 or 11 to 2.
You can respect a 1-0 game if you're into baseball, but if you're just coming from Australia, you want to see
You want that
Some
energy.
action.
some action. You want to see Jose Altuve hitting his 6th
Amazing.
home run.
So that was great. I told them, dude, you got to see Jose Altuve hit a home run in person.
They're like, who the hell's that?
No, I had to explain to them like all the history of the Astros, and in a nutshell, I gave them like a little Astros 101.
What'd they think, or were they?
They had so much fun. They said it was so fun. My sister and my brother-in-law took them early so they could kind of walk around Dyken Park and check out. Because if you haven't been, it really is an adventure. It's not just 7:05 first pitch. Doors open at 5 for a reason. You can see
Go
them
down
do
on the
stuff.
field level and see the ball players, and a
Yeah.
lot of times they'll come up to you, they'll sign stuff, they'll
And they don't
do
stop
whatever
you
want.
from going all the way down to the front row.
Nope.
You don't have tickets for that. You can get like really there on field level, take some pictures, circle around. I was like, well, of course you have to have a ballpark hot dog. You have to have a hot dog from the park, and you have to have a beer. And, it was just, they had a really good time.
What are you giggling at?
Because she played just a parody to get us on.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't realize it was a COVID song.
I don't know.
It was a COVID song?
Yes. Because
We're
if
going to
it is-
get through this.
But it's a legit song.
But somebody's waking up, they're like, oh, God.
Daniel Bedingfield
is
did
it
a song
started
called
again?
Gonna Get Through This.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
It
Kevin made a
sounds
parody
like,
of it
oh,
in
okay.
COVID.
I haven't heard this one.
I got to
so
put
let
my
me
mask
play
back
it.
on.
But I didn't realize.
Hey, it just shows
was
you've been around for a
COVID.
long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did somebody say something? Just one person
Yeah.
said, what was that song, Special K?
And why a COVID song? LOL.
Because we needed things to get through it. And my stupid songs were part of that.
Oh, you were a
'Cause
helping
when I walked
hand.
in, I heard it. I'm like, oh.
Gotta get through what?
I didn't hear the rest of the part, so I'm like,
This song was
what are we
pretty,
getting
this
through? Like,
parody
is
was pretty rough.
It was pretty dang rough, y'all. I mean, it was probably
you're by yourself up here.
either produced up here and don't play it again.
battling
Yeah.
illness.
Don't do it again.
Let's hear the first 5,
Yeah, I didn't
15
hear the
seconds.
first lyrics.
How's it start?
We're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna make it through. Houston, we're gonna get through this.
Okay.
We're gonna get
So we're gonna get through this. Is what I want to know.
The next
We
line
didn't know
is
how we were going to get through it.
Harvey relief.
Don't go out your crib unless you need TP.
It's like a time capsule.
It is. I
Few more days and we can flatten that curve.
That's hysterical.
That's him playing over.
Kinda low, can't find no groceries at the store because the world is closed the F down.
You gotta keep going, keep going. This is funny.
We'll all get by if only we can get through this.
You should have put like Special K. Gotta get through this
I know that we
COVID.
can get through this.
So I would have known.
Rule Ryan, gonna get
This was very
through
clever at
this.
the time, Kevin. That's how we were feeling. Couldn't find TV.
Get through this
Everything was closed.
tonight.
Little time
that's good. That's
capsule.
good.
Thank
It was
you.
5 years ago.
Oh man, I'm gonna relabel that one.
Thank you.
My bad.
Hey, you
Just
never
label
know.
it, never play again.
Yes.
Never
I'm
play
okay with
again.
that label.
That's funny.
I thought
they
it's
were
bad
like-
just because it's COVID.
Rolla, what day were you out
We
this
still
week?
need you to
On
do
Tuesday.
a different
You
one,
were out on
Kim.
Tuesday. On Tuesday, I was talking about how Monday night, I mean, I was like, what is going on? I thought a helicopter was landing in my front yard. They were so low. And
The
everybody's
military
like, what are you
exercises.
guys talking about? And so it's from the Department of Defense. They brought these gigantic military helicopters into Houston, and they were doing it again yesterday. Like, I ran outside real quick and just grabbed, the cell phone. I just wanted to see how low they're getting, and they're really, really
Wait, didn't
low.
we learn this, guys, years ago when we went to Ellington Field and we were helping serve lunch as part of an effort for veterans? That's when I learned that this corridor around I-10, Gessner, further towards Katy, this is the area where they train the
Makes
military
sense.
helicopters.
You got to practice. I mean, if crap hits the fan, they
But
gotta be ready
apparently,
to go.
they were buzzing around downtown as well. Like, they get really, really low.
Because there's some places too where they, like the police, they do like a SWAT stuff and they practice and then they warn people. I remember towards Bel Air or somewhere they would say like, "You're gonna hear a lot of gunfire." Try and warn you.
That's scary.
Yeah, if you don't know what's going on.
If you haven't read the news and all of a sudden you hear that,
Well, you just have to go to Nextdoor app or
Oh, yeah, the
Reddit
Nextdoor.
or something. No one. I don't think people go to the news anymore.
I have a
really
group
don't.
text with all my neighbors,
Ah, that's smart.
and so they'll just like
Yeah,
they'll
because
be
the
like-
ones that you know, then you just put them together. And
Yes.
what's the latest
More
scuttlebutt,
manageable.
Sam?
They're like gunshots or a car. We're like, it's a car, bro. We know this.
Or fireworks.
There's
No.
a radio person I was listening to yesterday, and she loaned her e-bike to her neighbor to use because she never uses it. And then she met a listener that doesn't have a bike, and she's been saving up for one, so she was going to give it to her. So she talked to the neighbor. The neighbor goes, "Oh my God, last night somebody stole it."
Oh, no.
And then she saw the camera and stuff and saw some like 19-year-old. But then I'm like, so if that happens, I mean, you're responsible if you borrow something, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But what if
That's
you don't
your
have the money?
responsibility.
Oh, yeah.
Like say Sam borrows my e-bike.
right,
I
right.
let you my bike. It's like, it's
It's
expensive.
expensive.
And then someone steals it.
What-
Sam, but Sam
is
doesn't have
Sam
the
on
money.
the
Yeah,
hook
no, it's
because-
her responsibility.
Well, it depends
to
on
replace
where
it.
she left it is the question. If Sam had
Once she
it
chained it up,
inside
though.
her chain link
Yeah.
fence gate of her house and somebody jumped that gate, somehow got the bike over the gate and stole it, that's beyond her control. If she left the bike just out there in the street laid down
So
on
they
the-
stole it, though.
No,
They broke
but
into her
it's
garage.
still-
They broke into her garage and took it.
It's still her responsibility. Like, if you
I still think it's unfortunate, and I don't think I'd make you buy another e-bike.
if you were sweet enough to
They're
loan me
expensive.
something and during
Yeah.
my possession of it, it is lost or damaged, it's my
Or if there's like an
responsibility
air
to give
fryer.
it back
Let's
to you in the
go
way you
simple.
found it.
Sam wanted to borrow an air fryer. We'll just say Sam.
All right, then get a new
fine.
air
You're getting
fryer.
beat up
She
this morning.
uses one time to make some chicken wings, and then it
Yeah.
breaks because sometimes those things don't work. It could have been.
Get a new one.
Yeah.
You can buy them everywhere.
She has to
Yeah.
buy me a new one.
Well, I
E-bike
mean, if
is way
it's
too
under
expensive.
warranty,
I'm
I
saying
would
that.
offer to buy you a new one, and I would hope that you wouldn't take me up on it.
Oh yeah.
That's
An
the
air fryer,
thing.
that was like, it could be $40, can't
But
it?
still,
it can also be like 400.
Obviously, I'm borrowing it from you because I'm maybe struggling.
Now,
don't
what if that
have the
person
money
knew
for
it was a bad
or
one?
maybe wanted to like just test it out or something
say
to see if I wanted to be.
I realized
wanted it.
last weekend that it's not working well, and then Sam asked, "Oh, does anyone have an air fryer?" And I go, "Oh yeah, here you go."
Right, and it was
And then-
already broken,
yeah.
and then you gave it to me, and now it's like, well,
Huh.
And you didn't even get to use it once.
yeah.
As soon as you turn it on
Oh,
to use,
dang.
No, I
You
think
have
I
to
would
pay for
hope
that?
that you would want to replace it, Sam, but I wouldn't. Look, I don't know. Air fryer, be like, okay, great, thanks. Give me
I'm
another
saying
one. Or
if you have like you're just living check to check,
That's what I'm saying.
and
Yeah.
it's $40. That's still $40, and you don't
Right.
have.
well, then you know what the moral of this story is, Eric?
Don't
Don't
borrow.
ask to borrow things because there's always a chance it could break or get stolen.
So if you borrow, you got to make sure you got the money to pay.
I think that's been the theme of the week.
Then why borrow? You just buy it.
Right, exactly. No, I think it's just you absolutely offer to pay for it, and
And
then
hope.
hope that they say,
Oh, you can't.
Oh, I
You
understand.
can't make it a
you
like
can't
a
hope, though,
thinly
that they say
veiled.
no. Because Sam, here's the thing: you're gonna offer him, say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I fried your air fryer." Ha ha, no pun intended. I can get you a new one, and if Eric says, "No, it's okay," you should say, "No, really, I should get you a new one."
Yeah.
I'll just bring one to the station. But you're saying you would not double up on that.
what's
You're
the-
saying
no.
once Eric said, "No, it's okay," you say, "Okay, thanks, man."
yes,
That's very awkward.
because
And then never
he
borrow
has
again.
a lot more money than I do.
Okay.
It doesn't
If we
matter.
were
It's
in
still
the
his
same-
item.
matter.
If
That
we
does
were in
not
the
agree.
same
fair.
money
How
situation,
do you know?
That's not fair. That's not fair. How do
that's
you
not
know?
fair.
Yeah, how do you
He
know
could be
that?
faking it.
Yeah.
His car's a lease.
Yep.
Maybe his father-in-law's paying for it. You
Yep.
don't know.
I don't even
That's
have
a
a
real
house. I live
problem we
in an
have
RV.
with people where, like, well, they're doing so much better off than me. It's okay if I just go
hey,
ahead
I
and
said
take
I was
this.
going to offer, and if you said
But
yes,
it's
I
got
would
to be
do.
a real offer.
You made an
It can't
empty
be a
offer.
phony
You're like,
empty.
I will offer, but I hope to God they say no.
Right, I'm being honest. But if you were like, yes, I want
That
a
doesn't make
new
it
one.
okay.
Well, I'm just saying how I feel about this. If you're
How
like,
about
yes,
this?
I would actually, I do want this one. I do want the same one. Then I would go and buy it, and I'd be like, absolutely,
Now, say
I totally understand.
You did this. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Or broke. Well, you had it and it broke.
Uh huh.
So then I ask you, you say it. You don't even really. You just do it the one time, and then I come over to your house a week later, and you have a brand new one for yourself.
Oh,
And
that
you
would.
didn't buy him one.
And you didn't buy me one.
That
But
would.
I'd be mad.
That's
Yeah,
crap.
I
I
mean,
would
wait a minute.
absolutely be bad.
That's
You bought one for yourself,
And you didn't get replace mine.
even though but you'll be like, well, you said don't do it.
Yeah, if you
replace it.
say don't do it, don't worry about it, I'm going to take it as don't worry about it.
Let's
But you
analyze
gotta
this
still do it,
further.
yeah.
When somebody offers to give you
You should
something,
straight up say,
I don't
yes,
like this
I
logic.
want you to.
when somebody offers to replace something for you, is the
Uh-huh.
is the golden rule of this supposed to be take them at their first no, or are you supposed to double back and say no, really, let me?
You
And
gotta
if
double.
they say no twice, then you believe them. You cannot go on the first no, Sam.
Because he's being polite by saying, oh, don't worry about
well, then
it.
don't be polite. Just say, yeah, that sounds great. Thank you.
And then you're
Because
going to
it's-
And then I'd be
side-eye
like, oh,
him and
okay,
tell
I'll
Special
get you a
K,
new one.
can you believe he wants me to buy him a new one?
What I don't like
Rich,
is
he's got way more money.
But what I don't like is that the lender is
Seriously.
being put in the hot seat. Like, in other words, they
Yeah,
didn't-
how's the lender the bad guy?
yeah, they
They're
didn't
not
do
the
anything
bad
wrong.
guy. Just straight up
You're
say, if
making
I'm
them the bad
offered, how
guy.
am I making them the bad guy?
All I know is I'm mad at you now, Sam. You owe me $40.
I know. Why are
Yeah.
you so mad? I'm just saying,
I'm buy him an air fryer tonight.
if you let me borrow your coffee cup, Rula, and then I accidentally lost it, I'd be like, hey, Rula, do you want me to go buy you a new one? I'm so sorry I lost it. And you're like, yes.
I don't want you to
Okay.
even ask the question. Go
first
get
of
a new
all,
one.
it's
and
the
give
way
it to
you
me.
phrased
Don't
it.
even
Yeah.
ask the question. You can get
Yep.
this coffee cup at Marshall's for $17. Just say, guess what?
Do you
It fell out of
really
my
want me to
car.
get you
It
that?
rolled down the thing. Here's a new one. I'm so sorry. Don't even ask me.
Yeah.
If it's under $20,
You don't ask.
don't even ask if you should replace
Replace.
it. Just replace it.
I mean, doesn't that make
Okay,
you feel better about yourself?
noted.
Yeah. I mean,
See?
don't you think that's right? Like,
Yeah.
hey,
Don't offer me anything ever, guys.
I absolutely
Good
rolled
Lord.
over. My dog decided to pee in the Yeti coffee cup that you let me have. Do you want it back?
I wouldn't even tell you. I'd just wash it and give
Yeah.
it back to you.
That's Eric.
That's what Sam would. Come on, Kevin would do it. Sam would do it.
Why would I have them pee in it, though?
Oh.
Okay.
Or maybe it'd be you.
I'm
You're a
just
kid.
saying something ridiculous happened to this insignificant cup.
That's a big Yeti. I'd pee in that if I was on the,
Yeah, on the
in
road,
traffic
you
on
probably
45.
could. It's one of the 32
Situation.
ounces.
That's a big lid.
Have you
I'm
ever
just
had
saying,
to do
it all
that?
depends on the price of the item. The e-bike's a little much. How much does the e-bike cost? Like $3,000 or something? I have no idea. $1,200?
Anywhere from 700. Mine was like 2,200.
See?
Wow.
That's expensive.
That's
I
a
would just
lot.
die if I was on the hook for that.
It's Pedigo.
But an air fryer, let's go, Sam. You can do that.
Okay, certain price tags, I get it.
But you already
So
shamed him for
don't
having
ever
more money than
ask
you.
it.
You said, you have more
Just
money than
buy
me. Who
it.
cares
I
if
just
it
brought her
broke?
a case of whiskey and bourbons.
A whole case?
Yeah,
Girl, you better
14.
buy him 4 air fryers if you break his air fryer.
I'm not even using his air fryer.
None of this has happened. It's all hypothetical.
And people who are just tuning in are like, Sam apparently broke Eric's air fryer because she's too cheap to replace it.
I just brought something up to be an idiot.
And I'm getting attacked.
But no, I brought her
Attacked.
like 14 bottles of bourbon.
I at least have one texter on my side, and I appreciate you. Okay, I'm going to go sit in the corner now.
Yeah, one person's like, y'all are coming after her like you go after Christina.
Oh yeah, the old days. It felt like when we
Yeah,
played that COVID song. It felt like we're talking about old days.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even though
At least
Sam-
we've got a
Oh,
smile, though.
Someone, thank you, texter. Also, Sam, you will never understand because this is an East Coast personality. You're very black and white and straight to the point. Exactly. If you're going to
I
tell
don't
me
know if
no,
that's
don't
an
worry
East
about
Coast
it. I'm not
personality
going to
trait.
worry about it.
That's just being cheap.
Don't blame where you
Whatever.
were born on having no manners.
Yeah.
It's
Give me a
not
break. You're in
manners.
Texas
if I
now.
asked you and then you said don't worry about it, I'm not going to worry about it.
Like I'm from Mississippi.
Clearly,
I could be racist.
now
It's
I
like,
need to
okay.
worry
okay.
about it.
Flip it around.
Great.
That
Flip
was
it around
really
real quick. If you
extreme,
loan
Eric.
something out, you expect it to come back to you the way you found it. You don't want to say, hey, I lost it.
Good point.
Do you want me to really replace it for you?
It's very Larry David, the double refusal.
We should
It has
text
to be
him.
a double refusal for you to actually believe the person.
At
You
least
don't just
twice.
say,
I didn't think that
Sorry, I
you'd be
borrowed your card,
asking
it got
for it,
stolen.
really.
Yeah, did
It's a
you really
disingenuous
want
me to replace
You
it.
really want that? Okay, a couple coming up next in Celebrity Scoop. Jimmy Kimmel has been canceled from ABC, but there's one person that nobody's talking about from the Jimmy Kimmel Show. That's the real victim of the chaos of the cancellation of the Jimmy Kimmel
Is it
Show.
permanent?
It says he's canceled. It says he is off the air indefinitely.
until they decide what to do.
So, but there's one person that's totally panicking. And of course, Jimmy Kimmel can panic, but there is somebody nobody has mentioned yet at that show that's like, oh
yeah.
goodness.
Go bad,
Let's talk
bad.
about that. Here's your official weather for today.
All right, it's going to be sunshine. It looks like a high right up around 90 degrees today. Right now, 75 degrees and 6:15.
I want my air fryer back.
On the Roll and Ryan Show with Eric.
I didn't even take it. Good morning from
KRBE's Rula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Celebrity Scoop.
All right, it's brought to you by Taqueria Saranda. 7 o'clock this morning, we'll give you the next window of time. You need to be listening for back-to-back Benson. Tonight's the night. It's a sold-out show at the Toyota Center. And when you hear two back-to-back Benson Boone songs, upon the second song starting is where you start dialing our request line. So you can be caller 104. It's 833-390-KRBE. If you're caller 104, you go to the show, which is happening tonight. Okay, so...
And by the way, did you hear what's coming on Monday?
let me see. Hold
What's
on.
back?
What's back?
Oh my God, we're already starting that on Monday? I knew it was
Yeah.
coming. I didn't realize. That's so exciting. Should I tell them?
Are we allowed to?
Next break we will.
Are you sure?
Yeah. But something cool
You want to
because
give
you
us
want
the
to stick
6
around.
o'clockers the head up?
No, we'll give it to them in the
Heads up.
6 o'clock hour because we're going to do
Okay.
roundtable next. So.
All right. That's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
cool.
making me nervous.
All right.
So I know. I'm like, are we
We're giving
allowed
out air
to?
fryers.
Yeah. Now
for
listen,
Sam.
it's not a secret that we consume television differently now. We are not a nation like we were in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s where we were hooked on late night television.
No.
And the big guys were making crazy money. They still make crazy money, but Leno, Letterman, who was after Leno, Letterman?
It was Leno,
Well, Conan
Letterman.
O'Brien.
Conan,
was
yes.
there,
Conan was
and
after.
some old guy
Leno.
with gray hair, Tom Snyder.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that was on late
People were
night.
watching those
All these
shows
people-
for the celebrity interviews or for the moments that then you would talk about the next day. And then it's just started turning, right? As we got more streaming services, people were watching that less. And then those hosts turned to like viral videos like Carpool Karaoke or Jimmy Kimmel doing the mystery box, courtesy of the
Clips,
Rule and Ryan Show with
basically.
Eric.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like that. And then I kind of felt like, didn't we say like a few months ago, like what happened? Like where's Kimmel? Not Kimmel. Where's Fallon? Fallon was all over your socials with his show clips from every night. And then I feel like he kind of pulled back on releasing them.
I saw one yesterday. My wife played for the girls. It was The Summer I Turned Pretty. He did Jeremiah. Was it like a bullfrog, that song?
Yeah.
Because I guess there's a guy named Jeremiah in
The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Yeah. he's one of
Okay.
the
the
main
finale just
characters.
happened. I know my wife and the kids are all
All about
excited.
it. I
It's gonna be.
haven't-
They're gonna have a movie now. That was a big announcement.
Oh, really?
Ooh, with the same characters?
I guess. Yeah.
That's
Nice. If you watch the Drew Barrymore show, her like sidekick person, his name is Ross. Well, guess what? He was intern Ross for Jay Leno.
Oh,
he
that's
was an
the same
NBC
Ross?
page. Yeah, it's intern Ross from Jay Leno. Conan O'Brien had people that he would, just like in radio here on our show, Mumbles as Mumbles. Mumbles was somebody that helped us behind the scenes. That became like a star on our show. People still want to know, hey, where's Mumbles? Well, Mumbles is married now to a former intern named Caroline, and they're living their best life, and he's not a 22-year-old kid anymore.
He's a man.
So the story of Jimmy Kimmel going off the air, and as far as this morning's headline, most up to date, it says it's off the air indefinitely, but some people think there might be a chance it can come back. I'm like, okay, so this is Jimmy Kimmel's battle to fight with losing his job, his contract, whatever that mess is going to be. But the real problem is, what happens to Guillermo?
Oh, yeah.
I think he should just be happy he had a 20-year run.
Yeah.
More than most people in Hollywood.
If you've probably heard of Guillermo, but you don't know how Guillermo was the parking lot security guard for Jimmy Kimmel's studio lot where everybody parks. And he was found sleeping in one of the assistant producer's cars.
Aw.
And it's kind of like if we said here, if we came on the mics at 6 a.m. and said, oh my God, our security guard broke into, like Kevin left his door open, unlocked, and our security guard was sleeping in there.
Murphy was sleeping in
Like
there.
100% we would talk about that, right?
Yeah.
The security guard was sleeping in Kevin's truck. And so this is how it started. Guillermo was asleep in the car, and then Kimmel thought it was so funny, like, what is the deal? And then they did a deep dive on the security role at where they park their cars, and then Guillermo was like a cute, innocent, lovable character guy, and then he started using him in skits and having him go to the red carpet of the Grammys and the Oscars, and he became Guillermo. But Guillermo was not making Kimmel cash.
No.
I mean, I'm sure he was happy making. I looked up what does Guillermo make. There's not really a number of what Guillermo was making.
It's not the first time they've done this concept. It goes all the way back 40 years ago. David Letterman started it. He used to have a guy named Larry Bud Melman. He was this old guy. He'd come out and he was really goofy and quirky. And he started using him in skits and started having him be a part of the show. But you're right.
Kimmel's uncle was Uncle Frank was the
Frank
uniformed security guard in the studio, and it was Uncle Frank that told Guillermo, like, you should lean into this, like, here's
it would have been like back in the day if our show got canceled, Mumbles would be like, oh, what do I do now?
I guess I just go back to the sandwich shop.
Yep.
So no word on what's going to happen with any of the team there, but Guillermo. That's going to be sad.
So are they suspended or are they?
The latest headline here is Jimmy Kimmel Live is off air indefinitely because of the comments made regarding Charlie Kirk, the murder of Charlie Kirk, and the Trump press conference where he was asked about that, and then tied in the ballroom news for the White House construction, and that's really what we know. I kind of feel like it's a wait and see. I'm not really sure. Maybe are we just so surprised? I don't know. Like,
does that mean they even take the like reruns off?
Oh, probably, I would think.
That's a good question because we don't know if they're taking off the reruns for Colbert when he's done.
I just don't watch TV like that anymore. Shows. No, I don't watch.
To put in perspective, in 2000, when I was doing mornings in Philly, we didn't have streaming services, right? We had VCR still, and in my apartment, I had positioned the way my apartment was just laid out. I could stand at this one certain spot in front of my breakfast table, and if I looked to the left, I could see my little living room TV, and if I looked to the right, I could see a straight shot into my bedroom to that TV. Mm-hmm. So I had to have both of them on to have Leno and Letterman on, so I could stand there to see who's got which celebrity when and what are they saying for the next morning's audio clips.
And now with DirecTV and Comcast, you can do those.
The mix.
I saw
the mix
that.
match
The four
station.
different.
Yeah.
You can cut your screen into 4 different pieces.
And it shows all the networks at the same time. Like they do that for sports. You can watch all these games and all this cool stuff.
Something else too.
Okay, real quick, I didn't know about the Ed Sheeran thing, but what was Ed Sheeran offered that he said no to that some daredevils would be so excited about? Well, here he is in an interview talking about no matter how much money they offer him, he's not doing this.
I was offered to go to space a while ago, and it terrifies me.
I'm fascinated that someone just probably emails you and goes, hi, do you want to go to space?
No, it was talk about doing a gig there. It was
in space?
Yeah, doing a first gig in space. I'm sure lots of people got that email, it terrifies me.
I think it might have just been you.
No. They always say, we're just emailing you. It's 5 other people.
Do you think it was a one-off offer or it still stands?
Oh, mate, I ain't doing it. I've got kids. Like, I'm not going to risk that for what? Like a Guinness World Record, something or other. Like I'm not gonna risk my kids not having.
He's got a good point there because it is something that we don't realize is very, very dangerous.
Right.
You are strapping yourself into a rocket with a lot of fuel and blasting yourself up into orbit.
You got to think, like, if I died today from that,
they're 3 and 5.
Like,
how much do they remember?
How mad would they be? It's like, if I wanted to go get surgery or something, and they put me under, and I don't come back from that.
Well, if it's a necessary story, you can't control it.
I know. I'm saying you were like, I want to get a hair
transplant.
transplant.
Then I'm not giving you your air fryer back.
Yeah, then you can keep it. Then you can have it. You can have it. Sam can't.
Now the air fryer reference is something
I didn't even use his air fryer.
For those that misses, Sam broke Eric's air fryer and refused to buy him a new one.
I can't believe I gave her my air fryer.
I can't believe it. It was an expensive one too, but it's okay because you have more money than her.
She made that a country song
in the opening break of the show.
I gave her my air fryer.
You need your AI.
She gave me her heart.
I was going to say, her
heart.
It's like if Eric broke your kegerator and then he goes, "Oh, do you want me to get you a new one?" And then you, out of your goodness, said, "No, it's okay."
I know what she would do. She'd want a bigger one.
If you ask somebody and they straight up say no, I'm going to take your word for it.
No, you got to double back it.
No.
You borrowed
double
it,
back
Sam.
it.
You've got to
say
replace
no.
it.
Say what you mean.
Oh, I will.
The lesson learned for us in here with Sam: if she asks us, say the answer the first time.
Absolutely.
You mean it,
I'm not
she will
coming
take
back
you at
and
your
asking you
first
again.
word, not
Absolutely.
your second. There's no courtesy call with Sam.
Nope.
All right,
She doesn't mean it.
What is something that we're really excited
Yeah,
about
no.
that starts next week here on KRBE?
You're gonna love this one.
I'll give you a hint. It has to do with putting money in your pocket.
You like money?
Yeah.
Who does like money? All right, we'll talk about that next on KRVE.
KRBE. The Rula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Okay, very exciting news from one of our texters at 37530. As you know, in our listening audience, we have a lot of brilliant geniuses. Brilliant geniuses that do
Not
all
the studio,
kinds of
but-
jobs. As in our listening audience,
The listeners.
we have a lot of brilliant geniuses in different facets of different walks
People
of
that
life.
change the
Whether
world.
they're doctors, they're whatever they are. Now, a lot of people who work at NASA listen to our show. Shout out to you guys. And Marcella is one of our loyal listeners, and she said, guys, the spacecraft NG-23 is about to be captured by the International Space Station at 6:18 a.m.
Oh, wow.
Right now, it's just hovering near ISS. Now, that was 6:18 a.m. when she first sent us the text and then sent us the pictures. It's just hovering near the ISS. This is before she sent us the picture of the connection, waiting for the robotic arm to come out and grab it. Can you please give a shout out to my team? Now, I hope I say Joe's last name right. It's Pasucci, I think. Joe Pasucci, Scott Cattle, for their work to make this happen. You have no idea how much work it took to get there, and we did it. And then she
Yeah.
sent us a picture of it after. Please thank Joe and Scott for all the work to get NG-23 to ISS. Yay!
Thank you so much for all that you do.
guys.
Thanks for being
And
smart.
that picture is so cool.
That is really
Yes.
cool.
And the news said it was a piece to fix the toilet.
Okay, well, hey,
It
that's
was
important
Maybe they
too.
got a total toilet up there.
It's an important part.
They got a bidet.
If you're gonna be living up there, you got to go somewhere.
Astronaut clean booty.
Marcella,
Yeah.
thank you so much for listening to our show, and everybody on your team for listening to our show. And if there's anything else you want to let us know about, hey,
I love the fact that
37530.
And if you could tell me, what did you guys do with the waste? I'm just curious. Like
Yeah.
the people that stay up there.
Right, for a year.
Is
For a
it, is
year.
it launched into space?
I mean, that's
Space
what I would
junk.
do. But
I think the solid is and the liquid is recycled.
oh,
Yeah.
Let's find out. Marcella can tell us. 37530, Marcella.
Do you guys
What's the
remember,
answer?
that's how they make that ice cream, right? The hydrated.
Oh,
They don't eat that
Don't be
stuff.
gross.
Do you remember
The
years
real-
ago when we had that little device in here where
Oh, yeah.
it recycled?
Try Tuesday.
Yeah, and I had to drink my own pee.
Oh, gosh.
It worked.
Ryan.
It worked. I ran it through this filtration system. Eric, you saw me drink
He doesn't
it.
know that I replaced it with a McDonald's straw.
So it didn't filter it.
Well,
The
it
system,
tasted a little funny.
Does have a little wang in it.
the system that we had in here, you can find it at Costco. It's one of these things people put like virally on TikTok. Like, look at this thing at Costco. I need this in my life. Yes, I do. I don't know
Well,
why I
think
want to
about
buy
it.
this.
If you were
It's
out,
the pee filter system for
if you were out
camping.
hiking
Nice to have in your.
and you got lost and you were out there for days and you had no way to drink and you had this device.
By the way, am I the only one that notices the McDonald's straws are way bigger than everyone else's straws?
I thought
Fast
Whataburger
food?
had the
They
same.
are. They're wider.
No, not like
Yeah.
McDonald's.
They've got
Like
more-
McDonald's, you get a shake, you.
Yeah. I love the milkshake straws. They're
Yeah.
like
Those
milkshake
they're
straws.
so good.
That's a girthier straw.
Definitely.
Okay, how about let's go with how we're going to help you win some cash. How are we going to help you win some cash? Somebody already called it on text. That's a hardcore KRBE listener. Is the secret sound coming back? Yes. Yes, it is.
What's that
the
sound?
secret sound is back on Monday. 5 chances every weekday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. to win money by correctly identifying the secret sound. Now, the first time we played the secret sound, it's worth $104. We give you a chance to guess that sound. If you are incorrect, we add another $104 to the jackpot, and it just keeps on growing until the sound is identified.
We've gotten that jackpot up into thousands.
For sure.
That'd be great. What a way to start the fall season.
The most
Win some
controversial
money.
sound to date
Yeah.
was Eric's electric shutting blinds in
No,
his high
shades.
rise.
They're my shades.
The shades.
One was a little
Everyone's
bit
like,
difficult
who
because
the heck knows that bougie sound?
most people don't have that.
but it went
I
for
have
like
new ones
$2,500
coming.
or something.
Another week, I'm getting my electric shades. It's worth it, people.
Oh, my gosh.
Kevin, that's your next parody song. Electric shades.
Electric slide?
shades.
Is that electric slide?
or something.
Electric.
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Bougie, bougie, bougie.
There's a lot.
Shades.
There's a lot you could do with the electric shades. So the secret sound starts at 7, between 7 and 7, not at 7, but between 7 and 7. That's the window.
It's a fun
And
game to
it's
play
5
along in the
chances
car.
a day. So it could go for $104, could go for $208, and goes on from there.
Yeah,
You
get your
never know.
family involved, your kids. Because you never know what the sound could be.
I
And
think
maybe
people
they-
had like Excel sheets at work.
Well, you take notes
They
of
were
all the
like,
wrong
yeah,
answers.
they were like, yeah, exactly. Do you know what all the wrong answers are and what were their guesses? And then if one of them got in, they would be able to
we
tell
give out-
them what it was.
Because we give out clues too if you know.
Yeah, if
go
you're a
in and stuff.
KRBE insider. And we're
Right.
starting this on Monday.
That's right. And, we all powwow together here at KRB to figure out like what some of the sounds we want to like bamboozle y'all with. There are some sounds like, how about this one? And they're like, no, I think everyone's going to get that one. Or how about this one? Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to get that one. Let's try that.
And usually it's the other way around. Whenever you think they're not going to get it,
And
They
we'll
get it
say,
right away.
Here's the sound.
that's Ryan having a heart attack over there.
One of them went so fast I didn't get to hear how it actually sounded on the air, but it was the brushing of hair into the tin foil at a hair salon. You know,
Oh,
they color
really? When they
hair
color?
like that.
Did
It
you
was
see
the
someone's
brushing of
guess?
the hair in the tin
What?
foil.
I'm getting my guess heard earlier. That's the sound of Sam breaking Eric's air fryer.
Shame on you, Sam.
I didn't even use it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
what's going down in H-Town?
104.1 KRBE.
It is brought to you by Tachys Fiber. You know, you're just mentioning how it's just amazing all the different walks of life that listen to this show. Y'all really do make the show, and I wanted to give a quick shout out yesterday. I'm just at the drive-thru at Walgreens, 6402, store number 6402. On the Beltway and West Road. And I want to say hi to Rebecca. Her and her whole family have been listening to the show for a long time. And while I'm waiting to get my prescription, we're just chit-chatting about the show. And she's a big fan of all of you guys. And I just want to give her a big shout out. So
like, oh.
thank you.
What was the prescription for? Go ahead. and
More
tell
Blue
us that.
Chew?
And it's so awkward because you were like, "Oh, what's your prescription for?" And if it's something awkward, like, "Oh, hey, I listened to your show."
And then the guy comes out. Hey, here's your hemorrhoid cream.
Oh,
Come on.
Thank God it was nothing embarrassing.
That's
That
awesome.
would have been really terrible.
Imagine if you're like a big celebrity and everyone knows who you are, like a Brad Pitt or something.
He's got really bad hemorrhoids.
And he's getting wart covers or something just for, somebody.
wart covers.
One of his kids.
I mean, people are human.
I know,
yeah.
but everyone's going to tell. If you see Brad Pitt buying something weird, you're going to
He's
tell
not going to
him.
buy it. His assistant's going to buy it.
for him.
Oh, that's true.
Brad Pitt will buy it.
Okay.
He's one of us.
That's
He's normal.
No.
Something amazing is happening at the George R. Brown this weekend. It's the Latina Entrepreneurship Conference, and it is going down this Saturday. Over 500 Latina small business owners and female founders are expected to gather together, and you can get your tickets at latinaconference.com. But you want to get these tickets today. Tomorrow's the last day they're on sale. That's latinaconference.com. Ticket sales end tomorrow. Now, for $25, you get access to a full-day conference at the George R. Brown with a brunch at the Rustic and an amazing panel. This is a great networking tool. You find fresh strategies. They've got all these inspirational speakers and a community that cheers for every win, no matter what your background is. The event is open to all, and it's a great way for you to network. So check it out. It's the Latina Entrepreneurship Conference happening this weekend at the George R. Brown. Now, coming up next,
Time
it
for
is
roses.
time for roses.
Do you feel like your mate's cheating on you or maybe lying to you? Lying by omission is a big one. It's like when you know they're not telling you the whole truth, but it's not exactly a lie. Whatever your gut instinct is, telling you internally, you come to us. We'll offer your mate red roses while you listen in on the line, and we'll see if they go to you or somebody else. We'll do it next on The Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.